everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021, 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, Episode 14, Colby and Emily. So, the episode starts with the three of them, Colby, Emily, and her father, going fitting for the groom's outfits. Of course, Colby has his groom outfit for the wedding ordered from China. And I guess what he's trying is only the outfit for the reception. And he said, well, you know, he has some people, groomsmen, that are also Cameroonian, but they're coming all the way from Ohio just to help and support him. And he said that one of his friends arrived. His name is Temperature. I said, wow. Even the father had to say, oh, I thought you were talking about the weather. And his name is Temperature. So he said that his friend is currently in the hotel, and he arrived a few days in advance because it seems like they only have 5 days to get married. So they fast forward. Colby meets up with his friend Temperature in the hotel room. And Colby is just so happy to finally see one of his people, because in Salina, there are barely any black people. So the funny thing is that Colby said that Emily is wife material. I said, He said she's wife material, but the only issue is that she's so bossy, she's always demanding, she's always dictating, blah, blah, blah. And Temperature says that, yeah, that's how things are here in the States. Like, I've been here for 1 year and a half, and that's how the women are here. You know, there's a vast contrast between the women back home and the ones that are here. So you know, you need to be upfront with Emily. Otherwise, she's the one that's going to boss you in this whole marriage, and that's going to be a death sentence for you. Like, America can be a wonderful place, but it can also be your nightmare. So it's up to you how you decide how to maneuver in this situation with Emily. You better set her straight, etc., etc., blah, blah, blah. And he said, that's not even all. The worst part is that she's pregnant. She told me not to tell anybody, but I'm telling you this. So now it's like double trouble. The pressure is here. I still live in her father's house. I don't have a job. Like, my hands are super tight. I don't know what to do. And so his friend advised him that you cannot have a life in Salina. At least consider moving with Emily and the kids to Ohio. There's a big African community there, and you also feel at home. And not like you just being there, being the only black person there. Yeah. So you need to consider all that, because, hey, you need to work. There's more connections. You need to do what you gotta do. Then he said, okay, I will consider that. Now, fast forward, they have a family dinner, and the family of Emily, and including Emily, they'll finally get to meet Temperature. Temperature is invited. They're wearing their beautiful African attire, Cameroonian attire. So Temperature came there, and Temperature did not hold back. The dude has no filter and he has no shame. And you know what? I cannot blame him for that, seriously. Even though I don't agree with all the things that Temperature has said. But hey, if her family can interfere, so can his friend. So Temperature observes that Emily is bossy because she's out here ordering his food. And it seems like Colby just doesn't have a voice. So Temperature said that you need to treat Colby well, because Colby is from a royal family. And Emily is like, baby, you didn't tell me that you're from a royal family. And he said, no, it's okay, it's nothing. And he said, it's my father that's actually the chief. She said, what? Really? And he said, but still, I don't really like to rely on that, because the man never claimed me, you know. I'm a love child. It is what it is. So I'm not going to rely on that man's thing. Because she's like, but yet you have zero, you hardly have any money in your account. He said, but still, you know, it is what it is. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not relying on that. And the way things are is that, you know, Cameroon is big. We have various tribes, and each tribe has a chief. You know, a chief that's responsible for each tribe. And of course, they do hold influence in their community. They're awarded many amounts of lands. They have some kind of power. Even they're kind of like also a jury in their community. Whenever there's an issue and all that, people come to them and consult them, and then they rule out the judgment. That's how it is, you know, in the village and everything. So, but the thing is, in this case, like Colby said, he's a love child. It's not even like he's fully claimed by that man. And at the end of the day, Colby wants to do his own thing. And I'm like, okay, I respect that. But Temperature just doesn't hold back. He said, you know, the way you treat Colby, that's not how you treat African men. You know, at the end of the day, in an African household, the man is still the man. You're still his wife. You know, I know we're in America, this and that, but still, he holds influence, blah, blah, blah. And Colby was quiet because Colby is like, he's going to let his friend handle it and everything. And I said that, listen, it's a 50-50 thing, yeah? To hell with one person is bossier than the other person. At the end of the day, in the African culture too, we're doing away with that, yeah? We're advancing. We're moving forward. Gone are the days when things were behind, yeah? And at the end of the day, even though I don't like Emily, Temperature, he had no business saying that. Even though I'm glad that he told Emily off, because Emily was feeling too comfortable with having her cheerleaders and her family backing her up. So at least it's good that Colby has somebody to back him up. But all I'm just trying to say is we're doing away with all those things, yeah? Look, I don't mind being submissive, yeah? But at the end of the day, if I'm being submissive, my man has to bring something to the table. You know, you need to be more in a financial advantage than me. I'm just being honest. Then okay, we can consider it. But in this case, if I have to be technical, Emily's parents, they're the ones that are paying for everything. Does it give them the right to treat him like that? No. But Colby should have thought about all this. He should have also thought about that before he got her pregnant. And I'm blaming that on both of them. I'm not putting it only on Emily. I'm also putting it on Colby. Because if he had common sense, he would think like, gosh, I have to do everything possible not to get her pregnant. To hell with the pull-out method. That is not 100% reliable. I'll make sure that she's not going to get pregnant. And same also for Emily. Emily, you know that you're relying on your family. Yet you got pregnant for the second time. I don't understand it. But that's just their whole issue. Like I said, you know, in all the seasons, they're always like, oh my God, he's the African man and he's the alpha male and all that. Look, that's good. We need some traditional aspect of things. But at the end of the day, your wife is not your slave. She's not your maid and all that stuff. And usually, and I'm going to admit this for somebody who is, well, of course I'm African, but I'm born in Europe, but it's just based on things that I've seen, yeah? At the end of the day, most of the time when women from our culture, they come to the West, you know, some back home, they're already realizing that this is not working, you know? At the end of the day, me too, as a woman, I also need to be regarded. I'm not going to be sitting there and be doing all the cooking, cleaning, and I'm not regarded. So the women are also wisening up, especially the ones from the city. And most of the women are women that are here. They're also, their eyes are open. Most of them, their eyes are open. You will not have the man say that, oh, I'm the man of this house. You need to do A, B, C, D. Most of them, their eyes are open. Why do you think that, even funny enough, those men that are here, most of them don't even want to marry the African women that are based here in the West. Most will still prefer to go back to Africa. And they're not even going to the city. They're going straight to the village. Because, again, you know, the village, the ladies from the village, some don't have that exposure. And sometimes they don't know better. I cannot put that blame on them. Also because of the environment they're brought up. The culture aspects of things. So of course that puts pressures on them. But when they open their eyes, they're like, I feel that a relationship, a marriage should be 50-50. Yeah, respect should come from both ends. Nobody is higher than the other. Yeah, as a wife, As a man, if you want to take a decision, consult me. We talk it out. We communicate. I'll put my 2 cents in it. If you still want to take the final decision, no problem. But at least you came to me. You're not going to have me up there saying that, oh, do the cleaning, do the cooking, do the this. No. At the end of the day, if you want to be the man, let it also come with certain things. Yeah, you cannot just say I'm the man, but you don't have anything to back you up. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on this whole thing. I still don't like whatever Emily, but I just have to say what is right and what is wrong. I'm trying to be objective. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this, and thank you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.